This has obviously been a difficult time. How are you holding up? How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm very strong, I'm very confident, and I live my life.
So, what really goes on behind the scenes of Melania Trump's ultra-polished, paparazzi-proof life? From a quiet town in Slovenia to becoming one of the most recognized first ladies in the world, Melania's journey is anything but ordinary. Let's rewind the clock a bit. Behind the designer gowns, the high-security mansions, and the media frenzy, Melania Knaus was just a small-town girl with a dream. Born on April 26, 1970 in Novo Mesto, Slovenia, she grew up in a tiny town called Sevrinica. Her dad, Victor, worked in the auto trade and had some political connections through Slovenia's Communist Party. Her mom, Amalia, was a talented pattern maker at a children's clothing factory, and honestly, that's probably where Melania first caught the fashion bug. Even as a kid, Melania had this poised, graceful aura. Neighbors described her as quiet, laser-focused, and always composed. By the time she was 5, she was already striking poses in commercials and gracing local fashion shows, like a mini-pro. That early exposure to the camera wasn't a phase. It was the start of something bigger. Fast forward to her teens, and Melania was studying at the School of Design and Photography in Ljubljana. She dove into fashion and art, sharpening her eye for aesthetics and learning to see the world through a global lens. Oh, and did we mention she speaks 5 languages? Slovenian, Serbo-Croatian, English, French, and German. Yeah, she's fluent and fashionable. Then came her big break. At just 16, a well-known Slovenian photographer spotted her. That led to her first pro modeling gigs. 2 years later, Melania signed with a modeling agency in Milan and said goodbye to small-town life. From the runways of Paris to the streets of Milan, she was grinding in Europe's fashion capitals, landing spreads in big magazines, and working with elite designers. But it was 1996 that changed everything. That year, she made the bold move to New York City, and boom, things exploded. She rebranded herself as Melania K and got into the big leagues. We're talking shoots with legendary photographers, campaigns for luxury brands, and covers for magazines like Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, and Sports Illustrated. She was no longer just a model, she was a rising icon. Now, let's bring it to present day and peek inside her meticulously curated lifestyle. Melania's mornings, they start at 5:30 a.m. While the rest of the world is still hitting snooze, she's already deep into her wellness game. Meditation, stretching, and a skincare routine that's practically bulletproof. Breakfast? Think super clean. Fruits, vitamins, and hydration on lock. After catching up on headlines and handwritten notes, it's time to break a sweat. And no, we're not talking about a casual jog. Her fitness game is next level. Tennis, Pilates, yoga with light weights, resistance band walks, and yes, ankle weights. Every single day. She doesn't play when it comes to keeping that model physique intact. Food-wise, she's all about clean eating. Think 7 different fruits a day, fresh smoothies, lemon water, and organic whole foods. Carbs, minimal. Processed foods, absolutely not. Melania treats her body like a temple, and it shows. And the vibe doesn't stop with her diet or workouts. Step inside her world at Mar-a-Lago, her primary residence in Florida, and it's exactly what you'd expect from someone obsessed with elegance and cleanliness. We're talking pristine white interiors, European-inspired design, oceanfront views, private spas, and lush manicured gardens. Everything is spotless, from the fresh flowers in every room to daily linen changes and deep cleaning routines that would make a hotel jealous. That's Melania's secret sauce: discipline, detail, and an unshakable standard of beauty and order. From a small town in Eastern Europe to one of the most scrutinized women in modern history, Melania Trump isn't just about style. She's about precision, privacy, and polished perfection. And whether you love her or not, you can't deny the hustle behind the gloss. You think you know Melania Trump? Think again. Behind the polished photos and rare public appearances lies a woman who's quietly built a life around precision, power, and insane attention to detail. From her flawless fashion system to her millionaire habits, this is a deep dive into Melania's next-level lifestyle. Let's start with one of her biggest flexes: organization. Melania isn't just neat, she's a master of meticulous. Her closet is the stuff of legends. Imagine this: color-coded outfits, seasonal rotations, designer archives, custom storage, and everything maintained with the care of a museum exhibit. She treats fashion like an art form because to her, it is. And speaking of art, Melania's hobbies aren't your average pastime. When she's not overseeing home design projects or curating her wardrobe, you'll find her dabbling in photography, planning landscapes, collecting fine art, and staying ahead of fashion trends. Oh, and tennis? Always tennis. Now, let's talk horsepower. Her car collection. Not massive, but seriously luxurious. Sleek Mercedes-Benz S-Classy powerhouse Range Rover autobiography, the ultra-opulent Rolls-Royce Phantom, a classic Bentley Continental. And of course, the iconic G-Wagon. Each ride, Hobbit, just like her. Now here's where things get even more interesting. Her net worth. Estimated at $50 million, 0 cents. Melania built her fortune through modeling, skincare lines, jewelry collections, luxury watch sales, and some very smart real estate moves. She's not just stylish, she's business savvy too. Her self-care routine: think spa-level luxury every day. We're talking facials, massages, manicures, pedicures, and top-tier hair care, all part of a daily rhythm that screams high maintenance in the best way. But she doesn't just lounge around getting pampered. Her fitness routine is intense. 2-hour workouts, tennis matches that double as cardio, yoga, stretching, light weight training, and swimming whenever the Florida weather plays nice. It's discipline, not just for the gram, but for real. Now, here's a glimpse into her daily schedule, and spoiler alert, it's packed. Coordinating with her household staff, planning social events with VIP-level polish, handling business matters privately, communicating with organizations and charities, and carving out time for her most important role, being a mom. She's also big on mental wellness, regular health checkups, alternative therapies, stress management techniques, supplements, and sleep hygiene all play into her daily balance strategy. And when it comes to her son Baron, she's deeply involved. Education, language development, cultural awareness, sports. She's hands-on, private, and protective. She's building not just a legacy, but a strong foundation for the next generation. Now picture her home life. Everything is crisp, elegant, and organized. Think European-inspired interiors, white and cream palettes, minimalist decor, fresh flowers in every room, and total harmony between aesthetic and energy. And while most people know the public version of Melania, here are a few lesser-known facts that might just surprise you. She's fluent in 5 languages. She studied design and architecture. She's an accomplished photographer. She has a sharp eye for interior design. And she's fiercely devoted to children's welfare. When she's not at home or with family, you might catch her at an exclusive art show, a private dinner, a charity event, or a high-profile tennis club gathering. And yes, she still journals daily, keeps up with international news, chats with family back in Slovenia, and organizes future projects. Like clockwork, Melania's journey is anything but typical. From a small-town girl in Sevilla, Slovenia, to First Lady of the United States, her life has been fueled by hard work, razor-sharp discipline, and a quiet commitment to excellence. She wasn't born into luxury, she built her way into it, step by step. Her story, it's a reminder that the smallest habits, from how you start your morning to how you organize your closet, can shape an extraordinary life. Because in Melania Trump's world, perfection isn't a goal, it's a lifestyle.